What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got some breaking news right now from the Saitamask and Shibnobi team. I just want to bring you straight away. So literally this has just dropped straight in. So dear the Shibnobi community, please see below important information regarding our listing on Saitamask. The very last minute after we have made a payment and we were approved 3 weeks ago, Saitama decided to tell us that they would not be listing us on Saitamask unless our contract was renounced. After careful consideration with the team, we've decided we would not proceed with the Saitamask listing, as us having full control of the contractors within the project and the community's best interest in the future and is much more important than this particular listing. Whilst it is very disappointing and unprofessional that this was relayed to us just 2 days prior to the date of listing, this is absolutely the right decision for Shibnobi not to proceed with the listing. I wish Saitamask the best of luck in the future, but will now solely focus on the bright future of Shinja has in 2022 and all the great things we have become. I would also like to take the moment to thank our fantastic community for the continued support. And this is tweeted out by by Cliff Bettner, the CEO of Shinja. So breaking news 7 minutes ago, that's it. Shibnobi will not be on Saitamask, which is a pretty big thing. Now, we did get this from the AMA last night. I'll just play that for you.
Perfect. And then other question that came up commonly was, are you aware of the Saitamask we're in phase one. We're aware that they announced we're in phase one. Now, do we have the details on if phase one means day of launch that we're going to be on there, or is there phase one? It wasn't very clear. So.
I wasn't very happy tonight. That was actually something else I dealt with earlier today. I got a message from Saitama earlier today saying that there were, all of a sudden now, after I was told we were all set and ready to go and we would be on at launch, they said, well, now there's a scoring that they have and we're 5 points short from their score. And I kind of blasted them. I said, you're going to come to me at the 11th hour after you told me everything was good, and now you're going to say that we need to do something different? I said, that's not really very cool. I said, I would have expected from somebody like you guys that this would have been addressed way before now.
So they got hold of Cliff and said that they would not be on the launch of Saitamask. Pretty big thing. Now, there was a debate about the Certic audit. There was a debate about liquidity. There was, I think the number that was being thrown around was 5 points short. Now, we can 100% confirm that the contract was not renounced, and therefore that is why Saitamask will not be listing Shibnobi. I think, do you know what? It stinks a little bit. I don't understand why they've left it so late. Even now to get this, clearly this wasn't in Cliff's power yesterday, or I think this would have come out. So even this is kind of on the back of what's come out on this. So look, really interesting news. I think is it going to do a lot? I don't know. I think it certainly brings into question the whole run up to Saitamask. And look, I hope we are not going to end up with another example of the Las Vegas event where some of these tokens just don't end up launching and this launch ends up being a flop. I really hope that's not to be the case. But yeah, we can confirm that Shinja will not be on Saitamask and looks like it will not be on there for good. I think what I find really interesting around this is obviously the whole idea of Saitamask and everything Russ has talked around is that it's going to be paired with Saitama. They have to load liquidity in order to make sure that they avoid things like rug pulls. So I'm not 100% certain why they have to have the contract renounced. We looked at the white paper yesterday. Didn't see a great deal on the contract being renounced as to why it is. But look, that's what they've said. For anyone who doesn't know, renouncing the contract means that the dev team then no longer has control. They can no longer change the code. So that, for example, they can stop people selling. Once it's renounced, they can't do that. When we take a look at the price, Shinja is having a pretty big sell-off. 13% in the 7692 range. Nearly $2 million in daily volume, and the market cap 305 million, 44,000 holders. But look, 12 ETH sell, 1 ETH sell. So I think it's going to be interesting. It certainly feels like it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster coming over the next couple of days as Saitama launches their Saitamask platform. And look, let's see, this might not be the only token that gets impacted by this. Hard to believe. And look, that all the other tokens that are going to go on Saitamask have all announced their contracts, have all loaded liquidity. And again, Cliff talks about that on the live AMA. They've already provided liquidity. And look, it's out. So that's it. Shinja, not ever going to be on Saitamask as it stands right now. Let me know in the comments below what you think. What do you think that's going to do to the price of Shinja? And interestingly, what do you think it's going to do to what do you think it's going to do to Saitama? That's going to do for this video, guys. As ever, thanks for the support. Make sure you subscribe for daily cryptocurrency content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.